This tactic has made some rounds in my save as I moved from Bordeaux in Ligue 2 to Montpellier in Ligue 1 for a month, eventually ending the season with Olympique Lyon. But it's this variety that gives me a better understanding and maybe better test results about this tactic. Michael Appleton is an English former professional football player, now manager. He most recently managed Charlton Athletic in the 2023-2024 season. This video was suggested by one of our viewers around a month ago. They suggested the 4-3-3 tactic that almost got Lincoln promoted. However, as that particular tactic is hard to research due to little to no information being available for it, we will discuss Michael Appleton's tactical principles in general and turn his 4-2-3-1 setup in a 4-3-3-1. Michael Appleton played professional football, most notably for Preston North End, and made over 100 senior appearances. He also had a very good time playing for West Bromwich Albion before he got injured in training. It was that injury that, after a few years, eventually forced him to retire. And once he retired, he became a coach at West Brom, thus starting his managerial career. He managed West Brom for one game as caretaker manager after Roberto Di Matteo was dismissed, and moved from club to club until in September 2019, he was appointed manager of Lincoln City, who were recently promoted to League One. He signed a new 4-year deal on the 25th of February 2021, but on the 30th of April 2022, following their victory over Crewe Alexandra on the final day of the season, it was announced that Appleton would be leaving his role as manager. While managing Lincoln City, he had the second highest win percentage of his career with 38%. Michael Appleton seems to have very good tactical principles, expressed both while managing various teams, but also while filming training sessions for the Coach's Voice YouTube channel. As mentioned, we will turn the 4-2-3-1 formation into a 4-3-3-1 in-game based on his principles. We start with the sweeper keeper on defend duty. The goalkeeper's objective as a sweeper one on defend is to monitor the situation and intervene when the ball becomes a loose one. In possession, he might become a passing option if the ball is played around him. The back four are two wingbacks on support duty and two ball-playing defenders on defend. The ball-playing defenders may be center defenders as well. As ball-playing ones, they might stay a bit up the pitch to participate in the possession game. As Michael Appleton seems to like having the ball, this seemed like a better choice. The two wingbacks are important in this tactic as they are required to go up the pitch, often overlapping and helping the center midfielders and the wingers to circumvent the opposition's defensive line through triangle passes. You could ask them to cross more often. I did not do it as I wanted them to pass the ball more, trying to fully recreate Michael Appleton's principle of recycling the ball in the opposition's final third until an opportunity to attack the goal arises. The center midfielders are a deep line playmaker on defend and the center midfielder on support. Their main task is to recycle the ball and to find the best passing lanes to help the attacking players score. The deep line playmaker does this less than his teammate as he also focuses on defending once the ball got progressed. No player instructions for either of them. But this means that you will heavily rely on the center midfielder's player traits. So, if you'd like to control his game more, I would add get further forward and take fewer risks as instructions. The front four are two inverted wingers on attack, a shadow striker and a complete forward on support. The inverted wingers are important as their cutting inside allows the wingbacks to progress further up the pitch. Also, they are the ones that create overloads in the half spaces, usually dragging one defender onto them, leaving space for the wingback to go up and pass or cross. If the defender is not dragged onto them, they have space in the defensive line to attack into. They are asked to play more direct passes as they try to unlock the opposition's defense with swift passes. The shadow striker was used as Michael Appleton likes his number 10 to go up the pitch and sometimes play on the striker's line or even overlap him. This is in a bid to create overloads and give the defenders a choice to make. Either they mark the attacking midfielder or they stick to their formation and risk him getting through their line. Combined with the striker's movement of the ball, this setup can create chaos for the defense if executed correctly. But here is where Appleton looks for ball recycling. If the defenders move on to the two attackers or they are unable to win the 1v1, then they are required to pass the ball to one of their teammates, retake their positions, and restart the attack. Granted, it doesn't always work in Football Manager. As mentality, I chose positive. In possession, fairly wide attacking width and play out of defense. Standard passing directness and tempo. On positive mentality, they'll be shown as slightly. And play for set pieces. In transition, counter press, counter, and distribute the ball to the defense. and out of possession, a high press and a standard defensive line, and trigger press more often. This tactic helped me take Bordeaux to the third place in Ligue 2 after 15 matches, keep Montpellier out of the relegation zone in Ligue 1 for a month, and finish 6th with Olympique Lyon qualifying for European football. The tactic works, and Michael Appleton seems to have good tactical principles and ideas. Researching this video, I felt like there should be more coming from him in the next few years. I hope I'm right.